Hello everyone. So in the last two videos we have already discussed about the properties of solid state, liquid state and gaseous state. We have already studied the properties of the particles that are involved in these three states, and also we have discussed several important concepts regarding these three states and also matter. So today we will discuss few little things about gaseous state which we have skipped in the last video. So here it is saying that highly compressible, that is LPG and CNG are stored in cylinder. In the last video we have already discussed that the particles of gases having very negligible force of attraction among them and very high interparticle distance. That's why they always try to escape out of container and they just want to expand. They want to diffuse. So here it is written that the gas particles are highly compressible. Highly compressible means compressed matlab kya? We can squeeze that, and when we can squeeze, when will be distance between the particles, and we know that gas particles having enough distance between them. That's why we can compress the gas particles and store it in cylinders like the LPGs and CNGs. LPGs that we use in kitchen and the CNGs that are used in vehicles, automobiles, right? So, because of the compressibility nature of the gas particles, we are able to compress them and store it in cylinders. You also have seen that the oxygen cylinders in hospitals. Okay, so this is because the reason that the gas particles are compressible. Okay, clear? Next point. This poses highest kinetic energy compared to solids and liquids. Why highest kinetic energy? We have already discussed that the kinetic energy basically depends on the motion of the particle. Since here the particles are far apart from each other, so they can move very randomly up to maximum extent. So they possess highest kinetic energy. This is very important point from your exam point of view. Clear? So the kinetic energy of gas is greater than liquid, is greater than solid. Clear? Next point. This can mix rapidly with other gases without any external force. So this point is saying that this can mix rapidly with other gases without any external force. Matlab, they don't need any external force to mix off with another gas because the gas molecules are moving randomly, are moving in zigzag motion. So they can, let's say this is the molecule of one gas particle and this is the molecule of another gas particle. So if they come closer, then they can diffuse, they can go mix together rapidly without any force, without any external force. Clear? Next. Gases can mix rapidly with other gases by the process of diffusion, what I have already told in the previous point, that the gases can mix rapidly with other gases by the process of diffusion. This process where one gas mixed up with another gas is called diffusion. Because of diffusion, we are able to smell the fragrance of room freshener or agarbatti from one room to another room. Clear? Or the fragrance of the cooked dishes from kitchen to our till our study room or something else. So the example of gas molecules, gases are oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, etc. Clear? I hope it clear. But if you people have any kind of doubt, please drop in this comment section. Next, here this is the picture which shows that how the particles of solid, liquid and gas are arranged. This picture has been taken from the NCERT book directly. I have posted it over here just to show you that how the book, how the NCERT book, what is mentioned in the book. Okay, so reading your textbook is also necessary, as important as watching videos. Okay, so here we have taken a small portion of solid, here we have taken a small portion of liquid, and here we have taken a small portion of gas. Okay, you can see that in the portion of solid, the particles are tightly packed. There is no space between them. Okay. In case of liquid, there is bit relaxedly arranged. Okay. There is some space that particles can move. Okay. But in case of gas, you can see that very few particles are present and they are in zigzag motion. They can move in all possible directions. Clear? So here the A, B, C show the magnified schematic pictures of the three states of matter. The motion of the particles can be seen and compared in the three states of matter. So almost negligible motion in case of solid, then bit more motion in case of liquid, and highest motion in case of gas because they are far apart from each other. Clear? Next. Now we will study the conditions for interchange of states of matter. If you can see the syllabus which I have already shared in the first video, you can see that after the properties of matter, I have written that the conditions for interchange of states of matter. What are those conditions that is needed for matter like the solid, liquid and gas to interchange among each other? So, matter can change from one state to another state, that is, from solid to liquid, or it may be liquid to gas, or gas to solid, or gas to liquid, etc. You will see it. Okay. These changes occur when temperature or pressure changes. This is very important. Temperature or pressure changes, or both can change. Okay. So basically, the solid state is going to liquid state or gaseous state. This change of state is happening because of the variation of temperature and pressure. Temperature or pressure. Clear? Example, ice is converting into water and water getting converted to steam. If we will heat ice, then it will convert to water. If we will again heat it, then it will convert to steam. Steam means water vapors. So this is important to remember that the variation in temperature and pressure is responsible for the change or the interchange of states of matter. This is the solid ice cube. This is liquid water. And this you can see the water vapors. If we will heat this ice cube, then it will get convert to liquid water, and if we will again heat that, then it will convert into water vapor. You can see over here the gases are coming out of the container because the gas particles always want to expand themselves. They always want to occupy the highest volume, highest area. Okay, so that's why they cause diffusion. Next, then we will study what is density. Density का मतलब क्या है? The mass per unit volume of a substance is called density. The mass per unit volume of a substance. Mass per unit volume, that means what? Mass by volume is equal to density. It is basically written by the symbol rho. The symbol looks like this. This is called rho, or the symbol for density. So density rho is equal to mass upon volume. See, here it is mass upon volume. The SI unit of mass is what? Kg. and the volume is what? Meter cube. So the SI unit of density is kg per meter cube or gram per centimeter cube. As simple as that. Clear? Next point. Density tells us how tightly particles are packed in a given substance. How tightly packed. If basically density is the parameter which gives us information about how tightly particles are arranged in the matter. If the density is high, that means particles are tightly arranged. If the density is low, that means particles are loosely arranged. Clear? I hope it clear, but if you have any kind of doubt, please drop me in the comment section, and also you people can let me know that what are the changes I need to do to improve the quality of the video or quality of content, anything. Okay. Moving next. High density means the particles are closely packed. I have already told you that high density refers that the particles are closely packed, just like in the solid state, like this. Next, low density means the particles are far apart, just like the gaseous state. Clear? Example, air, hydrogen gas, etc. So till now we have studied the properties of density. What density is, what is its symbol, what is its SI unit, how to calculate density, and how density decides the rigidity or the closeness of the particles of the matter. Next, we will study the relationship with states of matter. First one is solid. Solid having highest density because the particles are closely packed. Second comes liquids, which is having moderate density, which lies in between solid and gas. Sorry. Gases possess lowest density. That means the particles are far apart. So the density of three states of matter is like solid greater than liquid greater than gas. This is most important from your exam point of view. And also this is important for solving questions. It might come in your exam that arrange the following in the decreasing order of their densities. Let's say water, oil, honey, these three. So which density will be more? First comes honey, then oil, then water. Clear? So this concept will help you solve problems many times. So this is very important. I hope it helps and all up to this is clear. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment section and see you in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Bye.